Hello and welcome to the latest Lukozer retro game review video, and for this one it is Eco, which was released by Ocean in 1987 and, as you saw, was programmed by Denton Designs. Now I don't know if Fred Gray was still with Denton Designs when this came about. I think he'd already left and joined Special Effects by this time. If this is him though, this must rank as some of his worst computer music ever. This game is quite sloppily programmed actually. If you are trying to run it, you have to use Kickstart 1.2, any other version, and this game doesn't want to know. You also have to disconnect every external floppy drive, so you only use DF0. Thankfully it only comes on one disc, and you also have to disable all RAM upgrades. So basically you're playing this on a 512k Amiga 500 with Kickstart 1.2. Anything else, forget it. Alright, let's get a game underway. So we go through this whole thing of it randomly generating what sort of creature you start off with, which is nearly always either a beetle or a fly. Oh, it's a beetle, what a surprise. So here we have the playing area where you can see all the wireframe vector graphics. Now the radar display at the side there, at the left hand side, isn't overly informative. And all of the directional controls at the bottom, as I've just been trampled and killed, don't really help an awful lot. Because a lot of the time, as you may have noticed, trying another game, you don't use them. So I'll wait for the game to start up again. It will be another beetle. You always start off with a fairly small and simple life form, right? So then we have these options next to the directional controls. We have these options where you click and hold down to do a specific task. The first one is to eat. That's always the first task. Once you've done that, then this option appears, which is the reproduction option. If you click and hold on there, he buggers off and tries to find another of the same creature that this thing is. There's one over there, I think. Could be a spider. Oh well, we'll soon find out. The skull with the flames rising above it are an indicator of your lifespan. And once the flames reach the skull, then you've died of old age. As it is, we've been able to get there, so we now get to the gene unlocking screen. So you can choose any of these genes here to unlock. Let's unlock the first one, and then by moving it you can change the genetic code of your particular creature. Now, to begin with, it doesn't change very much. You can see general changes, but I mean very generalised. Or you can click on the dice and it will randomise it. But it's only when you unlock 2 or 3 that it starts to give you some real options. You can change from this beetle thing to, you can become like a horse, a dog, a man, all sorts. So right, let's get our new creature underway. So first thing again is to eat. That's always the first thing you need to do. If you don't do that, you'll die of starvation very quickly. So he seems hell-bent on going in quite the wrong direction, really. So, right, let's get the review underway then, shall we? Graphically, it's not exactly anything revolutionary. Now let's go looking for another creature. I mean, for a start, I've just been trampled by a fucking predator that came out of nowhere. So yeah, in terms of graphics, I mean, the playing area is quite small. In fact, it's half the screen. And I mean, using wireframe graphics on an Amiga, well, is that really, acceptable? Even when this came out, I mean, okay, this was an early game. Now, alright, Starglider did it, but surely, with this sort of computing power, the vector graphics should be filled in. Then there's the sound, which consists of this music and not a whole hell of a lot else. In fact, I'll start up another game. I can't believe I'm going to fucking third game of this. This time we'll have the sound effects on. It's fucking infuriating that you can have one or the other, but not both. The Amiga's capable of both. So here we go then with the going through this fucking random generating thing. You know it's going to be the Beetle. So just get a fucking move on. Right. Oh, what a surprise. Right, so start off by eating. Thankfully there's a blade of grass right close to me. There you go. When it flashes like that, and it's been eaten. Or rather, it's died. Now it looks like I have another creature extremely close to me, so I'm going to have to get a move on, and there he goes. Okay, just about managed to avoid being trampled by the fucker. So yeah, sound effects, as you can hear, are fucking piss poor as well. And I've just been trampled on. So then we come to the gameplay. What fucking gameplay! The game is a fucking insulting sack of shite. The directional controls around, here, that would be here if I was still playing, half the time, in fact more than half the time, you don't need them. All you need to do is click and hold on the button to do the task that you need to do, whether it's eat or whether it's the fucking screw. These two, I don't know anybody who has lasted long enough to see these two icons ever actually appear, so I don't know. But essentially, the gameplay consists of, left clicking on an icon and holding it down for the whole time. Well, you've got one of two icons where you can do that. That's the variety of gameplay, choosing which of the two icons you click and hold the mouse button on. That is it. Then, there's the radar there that shows you that there are creatures in the area, but it doesn't tell you which is which. A slug or a human, they both look the same on that display. So you don't know if the creature that it's showing will fucking trample you to death or you can eat it. Then there's when you are, doing the, or engaging in the highly exciting holding down the, one icon. Suddenly out of nowhere, as you've seen a couple of times in this game, another creature that is capable of killing you will just come along and, it's stamped on you, the end. The game is, well, it's sheer luck, nothing else. and it just has absolutely zero playability. I would expect more than, you know, holding down, you know, the left mouse button on one icon. That's, you know, I want more playability than that. You know, call me fucking fussy if you will, but that's, you know, how I feel. The gene unlocking bit is the only time that any sort of creativity ever appears. But even then, you have to unlock at least 2, probably 3, before you get to really experiment with it and actually create something other than another fucking beetle. Once you've been able to change it to something like a horse or a dog or a man or anything like that, or a bird, then a lot of the time you're then fine because you are more powerful than any of the other creatures in the area, so they can't come along and just suddenly stomp on you the end. So it sets you off on a pretty thankless task to begin with. You have to be fucking lucky and get around, you know, to actually find some other animal that you can fucking screw and then change your genetic code. And that's it. So gameplay is, well, non-existent. Graphically it's pretty piss poor. Audio it's fucking piss poor. And I think this was the first Ocean game released for 16-bit computers. I'm pretty sure it was also Denton Designs' first 16-bit game. They didn't exactly get off to a flying start. So I give this game, it's not quite 0, so I'll give it 0.5 out of 10. And strongly suggest that you just say bollocks to this fucking heap of shit and ignore it. So there you go, that brings this video to an end. Eco, not to be confused with Eco the Dolphin, although you'd have to have some serious problems to get this game confused with that. Yeah, Eco for Commodore Amiga from Ocean, 0.5 out of 10. Some may say I've overrated it. So that brings this video to an end, and we will see you at the next one.